Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between lush green hills, there lived a group of animals. Among them were a clever fox, a strong bear, a wise owl, a swift rabbit, and a diligent beaver. Each of them had their own unique talents, but they rarely worked together. One day, a great storm swept through the village, destroying homes and crops and leaving the animals in despair. The fox, bear, owl, rabbit, and beaver realized that if they wanted to rebuild their village and survive the harsh times ahead, they would need to work together. They called a meeting and discussed their plan. The bear would use his strength to gather wood and rebuild the fallen houses. The rabbit would use his speed to scout for food and resources. The owl would use his wisdom to come up with strategies and solutions. The beaver would use his diligence to repair the damaged waterways and irrigation systems. And the fox would use his cleverness to coordinate their efforts and keep everyone motivated. As they began to work together, they faced many challenges. The bear struggled with gathering enough wood on his own. The rabbit couldn't find enough food to feed everyone. The owl had trouble coming up with effective strategies. The beaver found it difficult to repair the waterways alone, and the fox had trouble keeping everyone organized. But instead of giving up, they supported each other and found ways to overcome their obstacles. The bear and rabbit teamed up to gather wood and food more efficiently. The owl shared his knowledge with the fox, who used it to devise better plans. The beaver enlisted the help of other animals in the village to repair the waterways faster. As they worked together, they began to see the fruits of their labor. The houses were rebuilt stronger than before, the fields were filled with crops, and the waterways flowed freely once again. The village began to thrive, and the animals were happier than they had ever been. But their greatest accomplishment was not just rebuilding the village, but strengthening their bond as a team. They realized that by working together, they were able to achieve more than they ever could have alone. They had learned the power of teamwork, and so the animals continued to live and work together, facing whatever challenges came their way with unity and determination. And they lived happily ever after, knowing that as long as they had each other, they could overcome anything.